What would you do if late one night you heard a knock at your door and found a child standing there, alone, silent, soaked in rain, and with eyes entirely black, void of whites, of pupils just deep, infinite darkness? This is the chilling true story of a black-eyed child who appeared at my doorstep and the disturbing events that followed. If you think you're ready for the truth, stay with me as I recount every unnerving detail of this encounter. But be warned, once you hear this, you may never look at children the same way again. It was a cold, rainy Thursday evening, the kind where the silence of the house seems louder than the storm outside. I had just finished dinner and was curled up on the couch with a blanket, scrolling mindlessly through my phone. It was just past 10:30 p.m. when I heard it. Knock, knock, knock. 3 soft raps on the front door. At first, I thought I imagined it. Maybe the wind or something falling outside. But then again, knock, knock, knock. Steady, calm, intentional. I hesitated. Who would be out at this hour? I live in a quiet neighborhood, mostly older couples and small families. No one ever knocks past dark. Still, curiosity got the better of me. I walked cautiously to the door and peeked through the peephole. Standing there was a boy, maybe 10 years old. He wore a gray hoodie, too thin for the weather, and old-fashioned jeans. He was drenched, but what struck me immediately was how still he was. Not shivering, not moving, just standing, unnaturally motionless. Then he looked up, and my stomach dropped. His eyes, those eyes, were completely black. No whites, no irises, just pure obsidian darkness. I stumbled back, heart pounding. Something primal inside me screamed, "Do not open that door." From behind the door, I asked, "Are you okay? Where are your parents?" No answer, just silence. Then, in a flat, expressionless voice, he said, "May I come in? I need to use your phone." The way he said it chilled me. Polite, yes, but robotic. I felt like I was talking to a machine imitating a child. Something was off, deeply off. I didn't open the door. I told him to go to the house down the street. I knew my neighbor was awake. He didn't respond. He simply repeated, "Please let me in. I won't hurt you." That last sentence sent ice through my veins. I won't hurt you. Who says that? Especially a child? Then I noticed something even stranger. Despite the rain pouring down, his clothes, while wet, weren't dripping. The water seemed to slide off him unnaturally. He just stood there, waiting. I backed away, locked the deadbolt, and turned off all the lights. When I peeked again a minute later, he was gone. Sleep was impossible that night. I kept replaying the moment he looked up, those pitch black eyes staring directly into mine, the kind of look that seems to reach inside you. The next day, I canvassed the neighborhood. No one had seen him. No wet footprints. No doorbell cam footage from anyone else. It was like he vanished. I started researching. Surely this wasn't just me. That's when I discovered the phenomenon. Black-eyed children. Apparently, encounters like mine had been reported all over the world. A pattern began to emerge. The child appears at night, requests to be let in, always asking permission, unnatural eyes, and a growing sense of fear or dread in the witness. I wasn't alone, but that didn't bring me comfort. It only deepened the mystery. The first known story dates back to the 1990s from a journalist named Brian Bethel in Texas. He described 2 boys who approached his car at night. Their requests were calm, but unsettling. When he finally noticed their black eyes, he sped away in terror. Since then, similar encounters have popped up, from rural backroads to city apartments. These children always ask to come inside. Some say it's because they need your permission, like vampires, bound by ancient rules. Others believe it's about consent, because there's something darker, demonic even. What's eerie is the consistency. Different people, different places, but the same script. Can I come in? I won't hurt you. And always those eyes. That night changed me. For weeks afterward, I avoided answering the door at all, day or night. I installed a security system, motion detectors, a camera at every entry point. But nothing came back. No signs, no more knocks. And yet, I never felt alone again. There were moments, when I was drifting to sleep or sitting quietly when I felt watched. Not by a person, but by a presence. One night, I even found my front door unlocked. I'm certain I locked it. Nothing was taken, nothing disturbed, but it was open, like something had come close, touched the threshold, then decided not yet. I dove into online forums, Reddit threads, paranormal groups, and what I found was horrifying. One man let the child in and said the lights in his house instantly flickered out. His pets cowered and hid. Later that week, he developed a mysterious illness that no doctor could explain. Another story came from a woman in Colorado. A little girl knocked, crying, asking to use the bathroom. When the woman opened the door just a crack, she saw the black eyes. She slammed the door shut. Her phone died instantly, and her dreams were haunted for months. The stories go on, and each one ends with the same unshakable fear. What if I had let them in? There are 4 leading theories about black-eyed children. Extraterrestrials. Some believe they're alien human hybrids. Their emotionless speech and probing questions suggest an intelligence learning how to be human. Demons or malevolent spirits. The need for permission aligns with ancient lore. Once inside, they cause illness, madness, or worse. Vampiric beings. They feed not on blood, but energy. Once welcomed in, they drain your spirit, your health, your mind. Urban legend. Skeptics say it's a mass psychological phenomenon, creepypasta that leaked into reality. But believers say the legend existed before the internet. The sightings continue. The details remain the same. Are they real? Or are they reflections of our deepest fears, hiding behind the face of innocence? I still live in the same house. I still remember the knock, the child, and those eyes that were not meant for this world. Some nights, when it rains, I sit in silence waiting, listening, because part of me knows they come back, and if they do, I won't answer. Thank you for listening to my story. If you've ever encountered something you can't explain, or a black-eyed child, share your story in the comments. And if you enjoyed this tale, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more true horror encounters. Until next time, keep your doors locked and your eyes open.